My name is Sue Abrahamson, and I am the Children's Librarian and Interim Director of the Waupaca Public Library. And I'm here today to ask of a really important favor of all of you. You know, the pandemic has set us all kind of on our ears, and we're coming out of it with an excitement to be back in person with a lot of things. And our children are no exception. They have suffered quite a bit. And so what we are hearing at the library and around town when we talk to teachers and principals and parents is that our kids are experiencing a really deep learning gap. And it's going to take a village or a community to help our school district meet the needs of the kids that are struggling the most. So we know that kids, when they learn to read up until about third grade, and then there's this switch that happens. Because they're proficient at reading, they can begin to read to learn. So let's just imagine that there is a fourth grader at the beginning of the pandemic who isn't quite at reading level, but they're doing okay. And then the pandemic hits. Now they're in sixth grade, but their reading level is still at a third grade, and that makes science and social studies and math and everything else really, really difficult. You know, in talking to teachers, I hear all sorts of stories. I hear lots of frustration and experiences. I hear that third grade students don't always know their phonics, their letter sounds, which we assume that they would know in first grade. I hear that fourth graders are missing a lot of school for whatever reason, and now they're like 2 months, 3 months behind. So I'm hoping that you, as a community member, can help me help our schools. And so one of the things we've got going is an opportunity for you to volunteer. And the good news is I'm bringing you 3 options. So in talking to our principal at the middle school, they're really looking for kids who can stay after school to get some help. They're looking for a program that they used to have called SWAT, Students Working with Among Teachers or something like that. So they're looking for a program to start after the spring break on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays after school for about an hour, hour and a half. And they're looking for 30 people a week. That sounds like a lot, but it's 10 people a day that will actually sit with a student, and they'll work on basic things like reading, writing, and math. And then here at the library, we're looking at offering a program, an after-school program for third and fourth graders, but we're going to do that 2 days a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we're looking for 10 volunteers a week to come and work with those younger kids, once again, reading, writing, and math. And then the school is opening up to volunteers who can come during the day and work with students who aren't able to stay after school or come to the library after school, but still need that help. And so all you really need to do is fill out an application to be a volunteer at school, which I have here at the library, or the school has also. It will allow you to submit yourself for a background check, which is for the safety of all our kids. And once you are accepted, I'll be calling to talk to you about where you best would like to be placed, and we'll try and get a schedule. Once again, we'd like to start on the week of March 14th. And I know that seems like it's a short turnaround time, but the kids only have 2.5 months of school left. And for many of them, they have to make up maybe a year or 2 to make up. So we really need to develop those relationships. I'm hoping you can help me. You know, Martin Luther King talked about the fierce urgency of now, and I think this is where we're faced right now. We have a fierce urgency of helping our kids now, and I'm hoping that you can help me. Give me a call at the library or come visit me or my staff, and we can set you up with all you need to be a volunteer for our programs. Once again, 30 people needed a week, grades 5 through 8 at the middle school, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. 20 people a week needed for grades 3 and 4 here at the library on Tuesdays and Thursdays. and individual one-on-one help in the classroom through working with the teachers at the school. So I hope to hear from you soon. I know Waupaca really cares about its kids, and I know we'll get all the people we need. Thanks.